Way over there is where I played. That's the gym. And here's Cindy. That's the football field and the track. Beautifully landscaped. We're going to go take a look at it. This building, that's new. I wasn't here when I was there. Some building, it was here when I went. It was one of the first buildings. Classroom building. Building that was here when I went. This is the pond, the chapel in the middle of the campus, where I threw my anatomy book after the last test. That's a new building. Must be a classroom building. That's a new building too. Hey Cindy! Little baby duck. It's all his in-laws. Those are the dormitories over there. They were here. Place is really grown up. All the dorms driving down the street. Steer the car. There's the gym over there again. The baseball field. Those are nice. About 3 or 4 more when I was there. You can see it on the film, but the Buccaneers is written out into the ground. Real pretty. I helped them name that. The campus. Looks like it might be a little 4-hole golf course or something. That's the back of the gym. A little gazebo thing. Flowers. There's a football stadium. Didn't have football when I was here. Nice all-weather track. How many lanes, Cindy? Can you see? 8 lanes? Yeah, 8. 8 lanes. Really nice. Very pretty. Very good. The Ladybucks. This must be the girls' baseball. Hey, Cindy.
I'm tired of you filming me.
This is the boys' baseball diamond. It's up towards the front of the campus. There's the back side of the dorms in the car. Another dorm. The student center. This wasn't here when I was here. There's the chapel. The library. That wasn't here when I was here either. It's on the other side of the chapel. All more dorms in the back. We counted 11 dorms. When I was here, there was 2. Sure has grown up. Very pretty. That's the gym. According to Coach, they want to build a new one. And this is the old St. Andrews Church. This is where your mom and I got married. And right over and about there is where the picture of my dad and I sits on my desk. Where we were sitting right before the wedding. Cemetery. at St. Andrews Episcopal Church. The church is really pretty. What was it, since 1817? Right on that piece of concrete where Dad and I sat before the wedding. This thing right. It's beautiful. Sure glad we could find it. Really, really pretty.
Andrews Parish Church. I can't read it. What's the sign say again?
Building part 1706, the year the Church of England was established here by law. Yard 1723, burned and built in 1764. Turn it on. I got it now. Come on, you're messing it up.
Oh, it's not.
Out at Folly Beach. That looks like what the hurricane did. There's the coastal line. We got the high tide. Surfing USA. Seems like I'm gonna fall decent. Sailboat out there. Thing was ripped. Little view. Ben. She said she wanted to meet you. Another one that said she wanted you, Ben. We're going on down to the nude beach now, so we can't take any more pictures. Everybody's going to be beeping at me in a minute. There's some buggy. Trolley, isn't it? The aircraft carrier. Sailboat. You're supposed to know all those things, Cindy.
Well, there's the waterfall there.
Lots of sailboats. Where's the waterfall? Who's your cousin, Ben? Going on a horsey ride. Crossing slave marks. See our horse? That's our horse.
Back out here in 1680 for several reasons. One, it's cooler here than it is 10 miles inland. When it's 40 degrees outside, we don't feel like the breeze. But on days like this, when it gets into the upper 90s, it's absolutely wonderful. Not only is it cooler here during the summer months, but considering malaria was the #1 cause of death, anything that helps cut down on mosquitoes definitely improves the way of living. Now, two other good reasons for moving out here. Originally, they thought that inland they'd be set under the name of American Classic.
What that is?
Advertising on the radio. Took a while. Down Thread Street. You got your receipt? Every row.
What's
Union
up?
ship sailed into the harbor at 4:18 in the morning. That would have been more than enough reason for me. They said Union gunboats, enemy waters. They fired what they said was a warning shot.
Yes.
Carried stepping stone and a hitching post to tie jigs up and leave it. Up here he's writing his little note. Dear Grandpa, plaster one garden, send more money.
There used to be a house here that I saw about 10 years ago that had a sign.
Dr. Palmer would do something like this.
Rather than bad dog or beware of dog.
Yes, please don't let that down. This makes it over here on your right, they considered it overpriced. Built in 1892 and 1909, it opened. We don't have to worry about that time. We have a gazebo in the park, a popular place to get married. I know it's a great setting. All you need is a $10 city park permit to get to that. Built in 1910 by Martha Williams. She has live music in the park on Sundays. I'm very surprised. When she got married in 1892, her father gave her all the water for property as her dowry. As her wedding present, a check for $7. Y'all can all appear at the same time and never see each other. I tell you what, we'll put it. Y'all can have the bottom, y'all can have the middle, y'all can see the foam is what I think. Not my personal favorite. The reasoning is the city grows indigo, any shade of blue would be considered original. I just don't think fluorescent blue is any. Staircase goes from the first story to the third, hand carved made out of wood, connected only at the floorboard. One of two such staircases here in our city, the other's in a church out in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I don't want to sound sacrilegious, but I think it's because I'm Catholic and that's not the seven stations of the cross. That's my personal opinion. That's what they do with all new churches. You have to have seven. Maybe I want to take a guess. I have no idea. Like, catfish is more romantic than cabins. Something of that nature. I'd like to try it. Don't get the bright idea these folks went up and down cobblestones to hold that whole lot. Well, thank you. Graveyard spaces, the first thing they did was divide the